McDonald's. Horror story. Shadowy showdowns.
Tom had quite recently begun his 12 p.m. shift at the neighborhood McDonald's, a 24-hour branch settled on the edges of town. It was a sluggish evening, with a couple of clients streaming in. He favored these peaceful evenings. They gave him an opportunity to make up for lost time with cleaning and loading. Around 2 a.m., the front entryway tolled. Tom turned upward from the register to see a man in a dull coat and wide overflowed cap remaining at the counter. The man's face was clouded by shadows, however Tom could feel his eyes drilling into him. "Welcome to McDonald's. What might I do for you?" Tom asked, compelling a grin. The man didn't answer right away. All things being equal. He gradually lifted his hand and highlighted the menu. "Number 13, he said, his voice a low, rough murmur. Tom glared. There could have been no number 13 on the menu. "Please accept my apologies, sir, we don't have a number 13. Could I at any point get you something different?" The man's hand dropped to his side, and he inclined in nearer, his face actually concealed in shadow. "Number 13, he rehashed, more resolute. A chill ran down Tom's spine. He felt an illogical inclination to consent. "1 second, he stammered, going to the kitchen. Toward the back, his colleague Sarah was cleaning the fryer. "Hello, do we have a number 13 on the menu?" Tom inquired. Sarah looked confused. "No, we don't." "Why?" Tom looked back towards the counter, yet the man was no more. He rushed back to the front, yet there was no indication of the secretive client. Confounded, he disregarded it and returned to his assignments. At 3 a.m., the lights glimmered. Tom and Sarah traded uncomfortable looks. "Power flood, perhaps," she recommended. Tom gestured, yet his disquiet developed. He kept working, attempting to shake off the sensation of being watched. Once more, then the entryway tolled. This time, it was a lady, her hair rumpled and garments worn out. She moved toward the counter with an empty articulation. "Number 13, she said, her voice empty. Tom's heart dashed. "Please accept my apologies, ma'am, we don't have number 13, she intruded on, her eyes abruptly locking onto his with a force that made him step back. Before he could answer, she turned and left, vanishing into the evening. Tom's hands shuddered as he cleaned the counter. He had a mind-boggling sense that something was extremely off base. As the night delayed, an ever-increasing number of clients came in, all requesting a similar non-existent thing. Number 13. Everyone remaining without another word when Tom let them know it wasn't on the menu. By 4 a.m., Tom was tense, feeling as though the cafe was loaded up with imperceptible eyes watching him. Out of nowhere, the power went out, diving the McDonald's into murkiness. The crisis lights glimmered on, creating frightful shaded areas on the walls. Tom's breath revived as he heard a weak murmuring, becoming stronger as time passes. Number 13. Number 13. Number 13. He got a spotlight and rushed to the back, finding Sarah crouched in a corner, eyes wide with dread. "Tom, what's going on?" she cried. "I don't have any idea," he conceded, the murmurs now a chaos in his ears. "We really want to leave." They advanced toward the front entryway, however it wouldn't move. The murmurs transformed into throaty snarls. And Tom's electric lamp glimmered as shadows appeared to continue all alone. Frantic, they turned towards the drive-through window, expecting to get away from that way. As they drew nearer, they saw the man in obscurity coat remaining outside, gazing in with those equivalent shadowed eyes. Behind him, many figures arose out of the murkiness, all with empty articulations, all murmuring a similar interest. Number 13. Tom felt a virus hand on his shoulder and twirled around to find the lady remaining there, her eyes vacant and mouth extended into an unnatural grin. "Your request is prepared," she murmured. Before he could shout, everything went dark. The following morning, the day shift representatives found the eatery opened however unfilled. Tom and Sarah were gone forever. On the counter, written in a tacky, dull substance, were the words, "Number 13, Right up till now, local people keep away from the McDonald's around evening time, and the people who set out to enter after 12 p.m. guarantee to hear murmurs in obscurity, continuously requesting the subtle number 13.